Hello everybody, thank you guys so much for being here today. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. We do psychic readings, we do collective messages. I go on live every now and again, so definitely watch out for that and definitely subscribe so you guys know when I go on live and I do these readings in front of you. I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on a claim that Elon Musk has recently made, or I think he responded to somebody on Twitter and that's what started the controversy. He said that we were going to be going into a global recession, okay? And he thinks that this recession is going to be worse than what we think, bigger than what we think. He thinks that this recession is going to have a outcome that is going to possibly benefit people in business and benefit us. He claims that businesses that are not necessarily that important are using natural resources that can then get allocated to businesses that are successful and have more of a need for the natural resources. Okay, so he says that this recession is going to be a good thing and it's going to have a good outcome. I'm going to be doing a psychic reading. Some of the messages in this reading may be for you if you guys have a job where you are making money. Some of these messages will be for you. These messages are not necessarily for you if you're still in school or you're not making an income or if you just don't resonate with them pretty much. So I'm excited to do this reading. Let me know what you think. Okay, starting now. Just looking at this shows me that past, present, and future, we were possibly on the verge of going into recession before. In the past, our administration did help us, and I'm not only saying this in the United States, I'm saying this globally. There were people that were trying to really get us out of ever going into a recession again. However, I do feel like it would have came close. There were decisions made, sacrifices made on people that were previously in power that really got us out of going into a recession. Now we're kind of being tested by, and like I said, this is a global standpoint. We are kind of being tested by the administration. I'm feeling like the people in power now, they've exhausted ideas. They really don't know what to do at this point. And I don't really see much movement. If there is any movement, it's not rapid movement. They have run out of solutions for us, and they at this point believe that this recession is inevitable. So they are extremely stressed out. I mean, you can see this guy here. He's looking kind of like I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm getting that the people that are in power now, it may seem like they have everything together, but they know that this is going to happen. They know they can't really help anybody get out of this energy. And they also know that a lot of businesses are going to go out, okay? So we have the Nine of Wands here. Also, I want to let you guys know that although I do traditionally read tarot, I also read them intuitively because I am a psychic medium and that is my strong suit, not necessarily reading tarot. It's being a psychic. So I am feeling there is going to be a lot of businesses that go out in this year, in the next, I would say 2023, especially. We're going to see people going out. People that are struggling now are not going to be able to really make ends meet in 2023. A lot of businesses are going to be exhausted of all funds. They're going to exhaust all options. And even though I do feel like there are going to be a lot of sales coming up, because if you look at this card, I mean, whatever it represents to you, to me, it represents there's a lot of options for one specific thing. And that's true. There's so many different options now since the pandemic, and maybe you've noticed this too, but there are so many different options for products. More specifically, for the same product, businesses are going to go out because they just can't afford to keep going, okay? I don't necessarily think this is just about businesses with physical products. I feel like this is about businesses that are with intangible products as well. Online businesses, people that do drop shipping. I just don't see it staying as lucrative as it once was. We're going to see a lot of people throwing huge sales. We're going to see a lot of people trying to make sure that their business succeeds through this I was gonna say pandemic, through this recession. However, I do feel like a lot of people that are selling the same stuff are gonna go out. So if you have a niche product or a niche service, this may not necessarily affect you. I'm hearing this is going to be for like the big time ballers here, like people that are selling. I mean, this is a picture of makeup. Makeup is like a perfect example because so many people sell makeup now. I don't feel like all of them are going to come out of this recession still alive, still up and running to the extent that they were before. I just don't see it, okay? I'm also hearing that other department stores, you're going to see other department stores going out of business, possible like craft stores, I'm hearing are going to go out. Even though these places, they may have kept up with supply and demand, and they're not necessarily on the outside looking like they're about to go bankrupt, they are still at risk, okay? We don't see everything that happens behind closed doors. Some of these department stores and some of these big multi-million-dollar companies are in a lot of debt. We may see them just vanish after 2023. I'm getting 2023 is going to be a big year. I feel like in January of 2023, you're going to start to see everything I'm saying happen, okay? Right now, we're kind of in the beginning stages. I still feel like we're in this energy of the Page of Swords where this guy is just like, all right, ran out of ideas. Like, what are we going to do next? Because I can't fix this. And like I said, don't think this is just exclusive to one leader of one country. I feel like this is a couple of countries, not all countries, but quite a few, okay? People in charge of the countries where the recession is really affecting, we're waiting for money or a loan or something to come in to really fix the economy. I do feel like there were leaders that had an idea on how to fix this. However, whatever promises were given to these leaders or whatever money they thought was coming in, it's either going to be very delayed or it's not going to come in at all, okay? So I do feel like in 2023, we're going to see administration in certain countries take the back seat in a few things because they don't want to be held reliable for this recession, okay? So I just feel like we may see people have a change of heart on the administration in their country. There is going to be backlash for the people that have got us into this mess, okay? Again, I just feel like this is going to hit small businesses the hardest. This is going to not only hit small businesses hard, this is going to hit major cosmetic companies hard. This is going to hit major retailers hard. This is going to hit major department stores hard. This is not going to be pretty, okay? And a lot of businesses that have replicas and replicas that are selling stuff cheaper are going to be wiped out, okay? So that's what I'm getting. There's a surplus of products right now and so many people selling these products. We're going to see that cut in half. At the end, though, it is going to have a peaceful resolution. I don't feel like we're going to be stuck in this forever. However, if you are in a position where you are thinking about making a huge financial decision, buying a house, buying an expensive like race car or something, especially if you have a job where you are making a high income and you're working for a retailer, if you were working for your own business, possibly if you're working for a startup too, it's time for you to start really saving money and not really making huge purchases like that. I'm also getting that if you are thinking about purchasing real estate that's very expensive, I'm not talking about like a trailer home in the Poconos just so you can go there on the weekends and hang out with your family. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a big house that you're going to live in that you think you can afford, but you're not like a million gazillion % sure. Please hold off on that. It's not the right time, okay? If you are in a position where you're unemployed right now and you want to start working, I'm going to pull some cards out for that, for people that, because intuitively I'm getting mixed messages for my collective about it. So I'm going to pull some cards for my people that want to start working, they want to get a job. I don't necessarily want to leave anybody out in this. Okay. I want to put an emphasis on this is meant for you if you, at any point in time between the time of right now and 2023, March of 2023, if you find yourself looking for a new job opportunity, this message is for you. So, automatically, I'm getting that some of my viewers, you have had a bad experience with the workplace, which I can totally relate to. So, I do feel that there is going to be more competition now that there is a recession going on. We are going to see some of these jobs actually fill back up. I'm not sure where this energy is coming from. It's kind of like out of the blue, so I'm trying to really look into it. But I do feel like there's going to be people that are very rude for some of my viewers when you get a new job opportunity. We got the this is the 10 of Wands here. This is telling me that there are going to be some shitty coworkers at this new job. Okay, if this applies to you, if you find yourself looking for a job opportunity. Some of you are in the process of either extending your family, making a big investment on renovations, doing something that is going to require you to have some stability in a different position if you are leaving your old position for a new one. This is not going to start off as pleasantly as you would want. You are going to have to pay your dues in this new position, but it is going to get you where you want to be in other aspects of your life, and it's going to bring you some stability that you want, okay? So this applies to you if you are planning on starting a family, planning on doing some major renovations, planning on possibly purchasing a new home. You will find yourself in a position where you need stability, and this job, it's not going to be perfect, but it is going to lead you to where you want to be. Okay, so we got the ado sum card after. This basically is telling me that you are in the process of learning how to manifest, but you're not quite there yet. Your manifestation power is always with you. However, there are some hoops and hurdles you have to jump through before you get to your dream job. But it is around the corner, and this job that you may take just for now will lead you there, okay? So even if this job isn't the most perfect, ideal, and glamorous job you would like to have, there are more important things for you to worry about right now, and don't worry, perfect job is coming, and you may even manifest your own business or manifest something else. You may manifest financial security and financial freedom, okay? So don't be discouraged if this isn't your dream job. There's going to be a spiritual awakening for some of you. I do see that this job that you may not feel 100% comfortable or in control of, it's not forever. However, it's teaching you a spiritual lesson that you are going to need once you manifest financial freedom, whatever that is to you. So the Adusum card talks about having your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels around you at all times. It's just learning yourself. We don't always get to where we want to be right off the bat, you know? With spiritual journeys, we have to go through a dark night of the soul. We have to go through inner healing. It is going to lead you where you want to be later on. I do feel like the position that you are going to get later on is going to be worth the wait as well. Risks are going to be explored, and some of you may be taking out loans to start a business. Some of you may be taking out loans to do something, renovation, or something along the lines of using or allocating funds in different areas, okay? So I am also seeing that there are going to be high rewards in risks that you take. So some people, if they have taken big risks during the recession, yes, we got the Fool card. That means rewards are coming in if you hold out, all right? So there are going to be rewards if you've taken risks, big financial jumps, big financial risks in the time period of the recession. It's going to pay off, okay? However, make sure you read the fine print and everything, because especially if this has to do with lawyers, with healthcare practitioners, with anybody, just make sure you guys read the fine print, because your intuition will tell you if something is off and something is too good to be true. I'm hearing that specifically goes for people that are planning on signing contracts with possible lawyers, signing contracts with family members, prenups, possibly. I don't know. But just make sure you guys read the fine print. It's going to become very important, especially now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.